Croeso i'r Wythnos. During this week's First Minister's Questions, Plaid Cymru leader Ngwleidyddiaeth criticised the UK Labour government's decision to retain power of how the Pride in Places funding is spent in Wales. He noted that in Northern Ireland, the decision to spend the money has been devolved. Members also asked the First Minister what she was doing to tackle anti-Semitism following the attack on Bondi Beach in Australia.
Now we know that Plaid Cymru have an agreement with Welsh Labour to pass the Welsh Government budget for 2025-2026. This week saw Senedd members debate the draft budget. The chair of the Health and Social Care Committee emphasised the need to balance immediate health service demands with preventative spending, calling for clearer outcomes on mental health funding and greater support for carers and hospice care. Mike Hedges MS, as the chair of the Legislation, Justice and Constitution Committee, stressed the importance of clearer justice spending alongside sustained investment in education, social care and the responsible use of AI to address poverty and improve outcomes. The Cabinet Secretary for Finance and the Welsh Language responded to the debate by highlighting productivity as a key challenge in Wales, and he shared that he has invested in secondary prevention. Progress was also made this week on two pieces of legislation. The Senedd agreed the general principles of the Greyhound Racing Bill and the general principles of the British Sign Language Bill, meaning that both pieces of legislation will now move on to stage 2.
The final week of the Senedd term ended with a new Senedd election poll from Cardiff University and YouGov, which forecasted 39 seats for Plaid Cymru and 34 seats for Reform UK at the next Senedd, with Welsh Labour down to 10 seats. For Monday, the Senedd will break for recess and will return on the 12th of January 2026. When plenary resumes again, the first week back will feature questions to the Cabinet Secretary for Transport in North Wales and questions to the Cabinet Secretary for Social Justice, Trefnydd and Chief Whip. And that wraps up our final Wythnos of the year. As always, thanks for listening. Mwdod y llawen, a blwyddyn newydd dda.